Hi there, it's Paulie here. So, I just want to tell you about the very best role-playing game fight I ever had. A combat, with characters in a role-playing game. It was my friend Roni's Han campaign. Hi! Still one of the best campaigns I've ever been in. Now, he was using a set of homebrew rules, and in retrospect, I'm actually looking at a lot of stuff that we did back then because, there's some great bones that need to be revived. So I'm messing with some of these ideas now. But it was a 2d6 roll, and for every 2 full points over your minimum needed to hit in combat, you got an option. Now, it was a hit location-based system that he was using. So options were, you could get a follow-up melee strike. You could choose hit location rather than roll it randomly. You could choose to ignore armor. You could choose to optimize the damage, or you could choose to massively increase your melee defense if you wanted to stop yourself being hit back for the rest of that turn or until your next initiative. Fantastic, so you've got these interesting options to play. Okay, look, I want to take these guys down. I want to fight through more guys. I need to defend myself because there's a bunch of them and there's a few hits coming my way. So lovely. But I'd had one character in this game and it had gotten killed. I'd gone away on a holiday and everyone had my character killed while I was away. But anyway, so I rolled a new one. Now in this game, he was rolling your random background based on the actual population of where you are. So if 80% of the population are like peasants, you've got an 80% chance of starting as a peasant. So when everyone had started very, very low. But okay, so I rolled a character. The intelligence was high, but a lot of the other characters were pretty low. Wasn't very strong, and was definitely a little bit low in the old kind of wisdom department and so on, but kind of spry and kind of charismatic. So I said, all right, this is going to be a female character. And I'd rolled, and she was actually from a pretty good family. She was from like a merchant's family and so on. But I said, right, this girl has like pretensions of grandeur. She wants to be like a great jewel thief ninja-y sort, dressed in black, scale the side of that building, slip in, open the lock, sneak past the guards, steal the amazing tiara where it's just sitting, on that wonderful, sculpted headpiece in the Queen's dressing room, and flit, be off. That's her fantasy, but she doesn't have any training for that at all. Not really. She's, because it's a starting character, she's got like zero training in this stuff, but that's what she wants to be. She knows she's destined to do this. She's just got to live the dream. And so she's got like a kind of a black ninja looking outfit. She's got a couple of short swords, and she's going to try and live that dream. So there's a kind of another tale which I'll tell you following this one of how she came to be involved with all this. But I got involved with this adventuring party, and everyone's like, "Oh, what's this new character?" And it's like, "Oh, it's just this merchant's daughter. She's got nice dress, nice person. Oh, she doesn't have armor and weapons and axes and whatever." And said, no, she seems kind of nice. Now these guys are they've got some leather armor and so on, and some chainmail and so on. They kind of fought their way up and whatever, and pretty primitive lot. They're all a bunch of peasants, so my character's definitely the one with the education here. Didn't. But what do you do? Oh, not much. I'm just here. I can be your face person. I can I can intermediate for you. Oh, this character will be useful. We got down into this kind of dungeon where these orcs have been coming out and ravaging the hillside, really kind of murdering and maiming and killing and generally brutalizing everybody. So we come down this tunnel, and there's this huge rift in the underground environment. It's just this gorge that splits down, and you can see, oh god, it's about 40 or 50 feet wide, but it goes a couple of 100 feet down into jaggedy rocks down below. We creep in, and there is a trail, a ledge along our side. There isn't a trail or a ledge on the opposite side. It's just kind of really rugged stone. But there is like a cave entrance on the other side. There's a little rim of rocks, probably about like waist deep, which does come out on like a little projection, which comes out from the side of the sheer cliff facing us. And we can see on the other side of it, there's some kind of campfire. And there's obviously people moving around on the other side, but we just can't see, like, past the wall. Whoever's there, they seem to be sort of sitting down or lying down. They might be like camping, but hang on. Oh, hang on. They do see, like, over the edge of the wall, like, it's an orc with a helmet and everything. He looks over towards the area where we are, but, you know, obviously our torches and everything are off. It's like, oh, these guys are actually on guard. So everyone's like, how do we get over there? How do we get over? We could probably, there's projections. We could probably get a rope over there, but these guys will see us wherever. So, like, my character just drifts off. It's like, it is time. It is my destined time to show my amazing skills, non-existent skills. So I put on the black ninja outfit and the two swords, and I just tell the ump I've gone off, I've changed, I come back, and I just tell the others, don't worry, I'll handle this. And everyone sort of looks at, what the? This character some kind of ninja? Well, that's weird. It's okay. Well, I'll go down the ledge, probably about 50 yards or so. I'll throw a lasso over to the other side to lasso one of these, you know, handy kind of stalactite outcropsy things over there to make a rope tight, and I'll crawl over to the other side, and then I will I'll angle the rope so it's above us, and then I'm going to climb the cliff, which is all ruggedy and whatever, but I'll be above the cave that the orcs are peering out of, because when they come out, they tend to be looking left and right, and, you know, very fixated on the cave entrance on the other side of the gorge, so they probably won't look up, was my idea. So, okay, I roll, and yes, okay, I manage the climb, and I'm over the cave and the little ledge that the orcs peer out of, and the umpire says, okay, you suddenly hear like a movement behind you, and yeah, that orc has come out from wherever these guys are sitting, and he's come to the wall and he's looking out over the gorge again. He's still looking at that cave the other way, but then he like turns and cranes up into the dark, looking up to where you are, and says, oh, well, I've frozen. Has he seen me? Oh, he's looking up. Has he seen me? He says, don't know. He's looking up. Oh, he might have seen me. Right. I'm going to just let go and drop on him and try and, you know, draw my swords and stab the guy. And then it began. Because, all right, yeah, you've got roll for initiative, and yeah, I got it. This is fantastic. You get first go. So, right. So drop down there. You don't drop on him, but you drop beside him. But you get first whack, okay? And I roll, and, you know, again, I had no real skill, but you know, the gods of role-playing love a loony. So I roll 2 dice, and, like, I get just boxcars, 12s. So, holy cow, you know, what did you need? So, well, you needed an 8 to hit this person. Okay, so 8, 10, 12. You've got 2 options. It's all right. I'll take a follow-up strike, and I'm going to take... has this one got a helmet? Yeah, okay, I'll take ignore armor. Ignore armor, follow-up strike. Okay, fine. So rolls. All right, maximum short sword damage, ignoring the armor on the head. So head comes clean off. Says you got a follow-up strike. Okay, you've looked around. Says there's 6 orcs sitting around this campfire, and they all stand up. They're going for their weapons, but you've still got initiative. But they've all stood up. 6 of them. Says, right. Well, I got a follow-up strike, and it just began. So all right, roll to hit this one. All right, again, 8 to hit. Here comes that 12 again. Says, all right, follow-up strike. Has this guy got a helmet on? No, this one doesn't have a helmet on or anything. It's like, all right, I'm going to maximize the damage. All right, well, this time it's the chest. Maximize damage. Okay, that one's down. All right, follow-up strike on the next one. Roll. Yeah, okay, well, this guy's not as skilled. You need a 6. All right, I rolled a 10. Still get 2 follow-ups. All right. Another follow-up strike, and yeah, I'll maximize the damage, and this just went cleave through the last one, the 6th one. Oh! It says he's slightly further away from the others, so you don't get the follow-up strike on him. It's his turn. He's turning, and he runs. So his movement comes first. He's run away from you. Right. He's now about, you know, 30, 40 feet away and running down this tunnel. So, right. So, is my initiative again? Yeah. Right. If I run, I actually won't catch him. What I'm going to do is the 2 short swords, and I'm just going to throw them. You know, throw them. roll, and it's like 12 and 12. So, you asshole. These things go through the air, down he goes. And because I was acting alone, we've actually gone away from the normal games table and we've played this whole thing out. I just thought this character's going to like absolutely die. But off we went. And right, these 6 guys are they're 7 orcs. They're all dead. So, okay, I'll just pull these swords out, flick them dry, go back in. I'll turn and I'll stride over and I'll just signal the others. It's safe. They can come over. So, right, so we've finished this whole combat. We go back into the other players, and the umpire says, okay, here's what you see. Paulie's character like just appears on the opposite cliff wall, gotten over there somehow, crawling like a fly, just, on this cliff face above the orc ledge. An orc comes out and sees something, looks up, and then this is one combat round, one 10-second combat round, okay? Paulie's character drops down, cuts this guy's head clean off, and then immediately stabs another guy in the chest. Cuts another guy's head off, stabs another one. Cuts the legs out for another one. Yeah, cleaves this one down the skull. The last one runs off, and this character just almost doesn't even look, just turns and goes, throws these 2 short swords, both swords right through this guy, dead. Walks over, pulls his swords out, unerringly back in the 2 sheaths. It's been 10 seconds. They haven't even worked up a sweat. Just walk over and just like, it's safe. The absolute revolt amongst the other characters, because it was like that the players were like, well, we had to start this game at low skills and we had to build up. Why has this person been allowed to like take all these skills? This person's like the most brilliant swordsman ever and the most amazing like acrobat and high stealth and all these ninja skills, and we've had to pay for this and that. And there are reasons that this character can do these things. You never asked into any of their background. You never did any study. There are no reason. Why is this person being given an ultra powerful character? And the funny thing was, no, I wasn't. I was just a starting character. I was no more or less powerful than they had ever been at that stage. But now I had like mind power on them because they were certain I can just kill them at any time. I mean, clearly I'm at one with the knight. I can unerringly throw short swords. I could probably just kill any of them in the camp at night. So they were just so deferential and terrified of this character now because they'd be real assholes up to that stage. And I was like, we better treat this person really well, otherwise the wrath of... Oh my God, black. Huh? They've probably got magical powers as well. They probably worship some kind of dark god. Oh crap! She's probably reading our minds. And they just invented this whole persona and stream of skills, and just hilarious. Still hangs in my mind as just the coolest smacking fight ever. It was that moment when the dice are with you, fate is with you. This can't go wrong. You just know you're just going to take all these people down. It's just the most magnificent, and in the Australian idiom, the purest demonstration of ass before class. It was just like, no skill, just go for it anyway. Oh God, that character still lives in my heart. She was absolutely hilarious. So I'll give you some strange follow-ups to that character in another time. Okay, cheers, bye.